Hello, welcome to the ghost town of Piedmont, Wyoming. We're going to head over here first to these charcoal kilns that were built in 1869 by a Moses Byron. The town was actually originally named Byron after him, but then it was changed to Piedmont, where him and his family were actually from in Italy. We're going to head on into one of these charcoal kilns in just a minute, and it's kind of cool. You can actually still see the charcoal all around the inside here from when they were using them over 100 years ago. So that was kind of cool. So the town grew and grew as time went by from 1869 all through the 1870s and 80s and even into the 90s. And as the railroad passed through here, the main continental railroad that went from California out to the East Coast and back. And a lot of the people who lived here were railroad workers. I'm just kind of taking you guys along the houses that are still here. I don't know what these were all used for. They could have been saloons, they could have been hotels, mail stores, it could have been anything. So it's just kind of cool to still see this area. And so just down the hill from me is actually where the railroad went through. The reason the town was abandoned in 1901 was because the railroad was actually changed. They actually drilled it north of here through a mountain where it was easier to get through and faster to get to where they needed to go towards the west. So once that happened, the town slowly diminished until the last resident moved out in about 1946, I believe, which is a crazy long time to live here after the town was officially abandoned, essentially. So I'm just taking you guys around to the different buildings, and again, I don't know what all the buildings were for here, but it's just kind of a cool area to check out. On the other side, though, of this valley, there are some more houses and stuff, but we can't get over there because it is currently on private property. So I'm just showing you guys the area that we can get into on public lands here. Right now I'm kind of walking along what I believe to be was Main Street, and I'll show you guys a better view once I get towards the end here. My favorite cabin is up here on the right, this last one. Very intact. It was probably 2 stories, and I don't know what this could have been. It could have been a saloon, could have been a hotel, who knows for sure. Could have even been just a barn, I don't know. But it is kind of cool just to see what's left of here. You can see the beams up there, still quite supported. I mean, the winters here are very harsh, so I'm impressed that these buildings are still standing. Here's a view of Main Street. You can see both the buildings are facing each other. So I believe this is just the main road. And I'm going to head and show you guys, this is kind of a cool little area, a little tin shack. This was actually, I believe, a bathroom from what it looks like. There's 4 little holes right there. I believe those were toilets back then. So it's kind of cool. Those are still intact. So I'll just take you guys through a little longer tour here. I believe that on the right there was an actual barn. Who knows, but this could have been a little store. It's got some windows there on the right that could have been displaying clothes or something back in the day. So I'll take you guys over to the barn here. You can't see it really well on the camera, but in the back right there's actually a dead cow. I'm not going to walk over there to look at it because I can just see a leg sticking up. But you can see it. There's some troughs on the right side there. So this definitely must have been a barn at one time. Pretty much collapsed. Here's the landscape across and over there. You can see the road went down there on that dirt road. And on the other side were some houses that are no longer there. Here's some ruins from some other houses that were there. Now we're going to head up to the graveyard, and I'll just show you guys the graveyard here. This is actually really close to private property, but it's still accessible. And you can walk up here and just see some of the graves from the town of Piedmont back when it was active. Just kind of show you guys this little area here. I'm just going to walk in real quick and kind of walk around some of the graves, and then we'll head out from there. As I'm showing you guys the graves too, what's kind of cool and significant about this town, there's actually a plaque over by those charcoal kilns. Butch Cassidy came through here. He used this as kind of a planning area before he went and robbed a bank in Idaho, which is one of his biggest robberies, stealing over $7,000, which back then was a lot of money. And also Calamity Jane grew up here as a child, and her father and her lived here for a little while. I don't know how long, but that's kind of cool. Some famous people that came through this town back when it was active. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and here's kind of a plaque to explain that information that I just mentioned.